Well, it's always great to go out on motorcycle rides, especially when the sky looks like that. And we have two riders out with us today. And Billy's just done his A2 as well. So I'm going to take young William out and show him the ropes of the tours. How are you?
Good morning. Happy.
You've been 3 days, Saturday?
Three days.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday,
Saturday,
Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
This is your fifth, though.
Yeah, done over 500, nearly 600k, and it's been
You didn't
brilliant.
say you was going to do that much on the bike.
I know. That's why I asked you.
I'm going to have a chat with Lucy about that.
You know, but the roads are just fantastic.
Yeah. It's
Absolutely
a dream up
brilliant.
there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Swap the bike today.
Yeah.
Going for the 883. Now, this is because your lad's a chopper builder.
Yes, it is.
And he wouldn't let you live a trip down with me unless you took out the Harley.
I had to take out the Harley.
Right, good man,
Yeah,
good man.
Alex would be proud of me.
Okay,
Yeah.
Alex, this is for you, this one. And Phil, how are you? You all right?
Yeah, very well.
Whereabouts are you from in England,
From
Phil?
Derby.
From Derbyshire. Okay, so you're down Matlock a lot then.
Yeah, that's the usual run.
Yeah.
15,
What are
20
you
minutes
riding
away.
at home?
I've got a speed twin.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah,
it's very similar.
very similar to this.
Same bike, really, but
It is, yeah. The speed twin. That's the same as what we've got in there, isn't it, Billy?
that's street twin.
The street twin. Oh, so the speed twin. What is it? Is that like the T100?
Yeah, it's 12, the same as that.
1200cc still? Ah, right, okay. And is it like this kind of model, the retro?
Yeah, it's retro, yeah.
And is this the first time you've done the Bonner?
Yes, it is, yeah.
So this is kind of a comparison. You'll get a real true comparison with it.
First trip round here as well.
I love this bike.
Yeah.
It's just got. I mean, I look. You know, I'm a Harley rider, but if I had a choice of a second bike, it would always be this one.
Yeah.
We did the Bobber, and I originally bought the Bobber for myself because it's got those kind of chopper lines on it. But the problem with the Bobber is, on a long journey, it's a bit cramped. Yeah, so I did a couple of times around the island on tours with it, and I was like, that ain't no good for tours.
Yeah.
And it's very heavy on the front end because we've got the Bobber Black with that big front tyre in.
Yeah.
So it's kind of tough like that. Right then, guys, we are going to go and tackle Masca, all right? I'm going to film you as we're going round. When I get the opportunity to just drop back, I'll call you on.
Yeah.
Yeah? And that's so I can get you on the 360 and we can get a bit of footage, and it'll be a great memory for you to keep as well for your trip. All right? Okay, Billy?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll have to do that mirror, son. Sorry. Oh, not the mirror now. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're on the road glide, yeah. I don't know if we've seen the big front end that we've got in the road glide now. We've swapped that out for a 180, which gives it that kind of, for me, it's definitely the Batmobile. So, the Bat bike, I should say, I suppose. And I better get turned into Batman, because we're off. Catch up with you in a bit. So one of the problems over here, it is actually illegal to do the traffic. And if you want to go and take the risk, that's fine. But there is a €500 fine on that now. So when I'm on a tour and I'm doing a guided tour, you have to be very careful that you don't lead your customers and your riders into a situation that could get them fined. And unfortunately, unless pre-agreed, we have to sit in the traffic. Which can be a pain, to say the least. At least it's not raining. That's the good thing about it. Looks like there's been an accident. Yeah. The TF1, which is the main motorway that runs through Tenerife, this is the most treacherous road here. It's overcrowded. There's too many people here. There's only 2 lanes. It really is a difficult one for them to try and solve because it's the main heart of everything. So for them to try and solve this problem is a big headache. The filter lanes on here are too short. It was never ever built to have this amount of traffic on here. Okay, panic over. Let's get on with it. So as we follow that coast road, then we break off and you follow the signs for Alcala. And then this will lead us down into Los Gigantes. You can just see up above the cliffs of Los Gigantes. They're actually the cliffs of Masca. And as we go up into Masca, that's what we look down over. It's an amazing little village built on a ravine. It was home to the final king of Tenerife back in the day when the Spaniards were taking the islands, and they couldn't take this particular tribal king, as he was known, because it was so difficult to get to Masca by road or track in those days, and the only other way was via the beach. So a little bit of history, but it's been home to many pirates. It was well known, I think, in the 1800s as a place to stop and to stash your booty. So all of that went on in the village of Masca, and you can see why when we get up there. It's an amazing little place. The village of Alcala. Great to see all the old boys sitting on the sides, you know, in the shade, discussing life. What are you doing? Normal. ¿Qué tal? Bien. Buenos días. Spanish love motorbikes. 100%. The MotoGP in Spain is one of their biggest sports next to football, and everybody loves bikes. Men, women, kids. Almost look like a Mercedes 911. Wow. Now as you come out of Alcala, if you like old cars and a few old bikes, there is a garage down here called the Pecan Garage. Again, if you have a look through some of my early videos, you can see this place. And it's got like a little collection of antique cars, vintage bikes. It's worth going and having a look. Have a sandwich. It's in that garage just there. We're getting ready for Masca. Graham, you're up for it? You ready?
Absolutely.
Okay. Phil, you ready? William. So as we go into Masca, as we said, just follow the line and we'll take it easy. Masca can be a bit of a tough route, but we'll just take it easy down. It's a nice village at the bottom we can go and have a look at. Yep. And then we'll head up into Buena Vista. All right? Good. So down in Masca with the boys, and just showing them around the square, and an amazing place it is. Heart Attack Hill now, lads.
Yeah.
But it is one of them.
Steps in the hotel.
Pardon?
There's no worse than the steps in the hotel.
So you enjoyed that, boys?
That was excellent.
They're nice when the roads and when there's not a lot of traffic about.
Yeah.
Because today is tomorrow is Canarian Day. So you're seeing a lot of people today in traditional Canarian dress,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because the kids all go to school today dressed in Canarian clothing.
Yeah.
So they all kind of celebrate the Canarian Day at school, and then tomorrow is the actual holiday and the Canarian Day. And for the rest of this weekend, there will be kind of activities and a lot of festivals and Canarian music, and it's a wonderful time of the year. But
The Spanish are like that, aren't they?
yeah,
Yeah, you know, you get the
Yeah, very
pass.
traditional.
You know, you get
they love tradition.
They do,
love
don't
tradition and culture.
they
yeah.
do, don't they?
So they should.
And we share in that with them, and we get involved quite a lot with them, and
Yeah.
the kids have always grown up with it. I mean, my boys, to be fair, are more Spanish than they are English,
Sure.
But it's a great time of year, and you'll be able to have a little walk about Los Cristianos, places like that tomorrow, and you'll see loads of stuff going on everywhere. All right, Billy? Yeah, all good? Right then, here is a lovely little stop. We can grab a coffee and probably have a sandwich here as well, yeah. And then we'll carry on and head up into the Teide next. All right? So this is where we've come from. That was that rock I was pointing at as we came past.
Sure.
And that, you can see from here, like the edges of the lava, that's all built on volcanic rock down there. So that was all rebuilt, all of that was rebuilt.
When was the last big one?
100 years ago, just over.
Okay. And it just rumbles every now and then.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be quite dormant, to be fair, but there seems to be a lot of other activity everywhere else.
Wake up.
I've been all the way back down on the bus tour. That I remember stopping at that little point where we slowed down on the
Yeah.
main road.
I can't remember why I didn't carry on all the way around that way when I went through. But it,
The difference between doing it on a bus
Yeah.
and doing it on a bike,
Just a bit.
when you do it, you said like you'd been up here on a sort of a tour with one of the excursion companies before.
Yeah, just a small. There's only 4 of us on it.
Yeah.
It's good, but you don't get the feeling like it.
Nah. It's amazing. I mean, these roads are, these are the
Oh,
best
no,
roads now, aren't
they're
they?
gorgeous.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous. You know, they're smooth.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
You can trust
the
them. The cambers are pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, and Yeah, you haven't. You're not. Looking
And then
out
you've
for
got this.
potholes all the time.
Take a look at this. This is
Yeah.
one of the great viewpoints.
Oh.
You're above the clouds, gentlemen, at the moment.
You don't get that in Derbyshire.
easyridertenerife.com and hook up with one of the tours or the bikes, or ring the hotline and the girls in reception will look after you on the booking side of things. And if you want to talk to me directly, no problem, just email me, send me an email, or I'm on the WhatsApp number, so you can always get me on WhatsApp. And come and enjoy some of this. It is a once in a lifetime experience. It really is. So that's it. That was a pretty good run, lads, wasn't it?
Just fun.
Enjoyed it?
Fun.
Yeah?
Great fun.
Glad you did the guide?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
100%.
Yeah.
And you've been out like for a few days on your own.
Yes, I have.
So just for the viewers and people who are thinking about doing this, why do you feel it was better with the guide than today?
It's just that you're riding out
Yeah.
with a group of people.
You ain't got to worry about nothing.
You haven't got to worry about anything.
Yeah.
You know, it's all taken care of. And the bike was great.
Yeah.
You know, friends. And so
Fantastic.
off you go. You
Good
know.
stuff.
Same with me.
Yeah?
With going on the tour, you haven't got to be looking at the phone all the time, seeing where you're going,
Yeah.
not knowing what road you're on, and you just follow someone. It's been brilliant.
I think a lot of people say the same thing because
Yeah.
it is about, like, I know where to go, I know how to
Yeah.
miss the traffic, I know how to take us to the best
Better
places
roads. Yeah,
and the
yeah.
best roads, I know where I can open it up and be
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
So you can really relax on the roads and just really enjoy the bike
Enjoy
and the
the ride,
scenery. Yeah.
Fantastic and brilliant.
Bike, good.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
fantastic.
I think there's a bit of a purchase coming on here, Graham, don't you?
There's a hug. There's a hug. and a triumph.
And
And
we're
off you
swapping
go.
again.
You think you'll be down the Triumph shop, do you?
It's the 8th one in 7 years. Missus are going mad.
Well, that's what it's all about, guys. Now, one question, and we have been putting this in the video as well. I'm going to ask you two this on here as well.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting another bike soon for the fleet.
Yeah.
BSA Gold Star or Norton Commander?
Not Commando.
Ooh.
Just
No.
for the name.
Right.
Just for the name.
Because I've heard they're 30 million in debt.
You know.
Yeah.
Right?
And the Gold Star is a great bike,
Yeah.
but
And have you seen the Gold Star?
Yeah,
You've seen the
yeah,
new one? Have
yeah.
you seen the Commando as well?
yeah, I've seen them on the interweb,
Yeah.
and so you know, yeah, but it's not my bike.
No.
But
I just want to continue with what we're doing,
Yeah.
which is to kind of have these dream bikes all in a garage that you can come over and go, "Oh, I'd like to try one. I don't want to own it, but I'd like to try it."
Envy Augusta. How about that?
Envy-
A Benelli.
A Benelli.
Oh my lord.
I've said the thing is, those two bikes have come onto the market, and I'm looking at them and I'm thinking they are going to have a lot of potential for people who want to come and have a go on one.
Yeah.
What would you do? Not Commando or the BSA?
I've not seen the BSA, to be honest. I've seen the Commando.
Yeah.
It's a nice looking bike.
It
So
is.
I don't know what the other one looks like.
The only thing that I'm
don't
put
know.
off a little bit with that Commando is it's like that RE there with that kind of cafe racer style, and I struggle to ride like that.
Eddie,
For us old
if you're of age, Cafe Racer was 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Well, lads, it's been an absolute pleasure riding with you today. All right, thank you very much. Look out for this one. You're both going to be rock stars when I get this on YouTube for you. And I'll speak to you again very soon.